માતાજી Come on. जय श्री माता जी। अब हम सब मिलके श्री माता जी के श्री चरणों को प्रणाम कर कर कुंडलिनी उठाकर बंधन लेंगे। Let us all humbly bow down at Shri Mataji's lotus feet, raise Kundalini and take Bandhan. महामंत्र एवं श्री गणेश मंत्र। जय श्री माता जी। अब हम अपने चित्त को सहजता पर रखते हुए श्री माता की अमृत वाणी को सुनेंगे। कीपिंग अवर अटेंशन ऑन सहस्तारा, नाउ वी लिसन श्री माता जी अमृत वाणी। जय श्री माता जी।
Now, to be very frank, no American is afraid of anything. Every world is afraid of them. It's a wrong idea they have. It's very surprising that the people who give sense of insecurity to everyone always say, I'm insecure. Very surprising. That's the way they can just say it. I haven't met any American who is insecure. On the contrary, they are extremely aggressive people. Very, very aggressive for nothing at all. I'll give an example. The other day we had gone to one lawyer and we were waiting for the lift to come down. When the lift came, such a hefty, tall man, 6 foot, at least 7 inches, very hefty man, was in that. And we were standing for the lift to come. We didn't know there's somebody inside that. As soon as the lift opened, he says, who are you? Like a bunch of thugs standing here. Imagine. We were amazed. There was no need. He had a chance to say something to us, he just said it. So please, we said, it's all right. What could you do? This is the kind of fear they have. Russians and Americans, both are just the same, I would say. Let them fight it out among themselves. But to say that an American is frightened of something, that's the biggest joke. They are not frightened. On the contrary, they always fall into problems because they go to something which is challenging. I'll give you. All the false gurus take money from you. Alright? Now, they say, this one, recently somebody told me, she paid so much money to the gentleman, he took her into a room, all alone. She's not frightened. I mean, an Indian woman would be frightened of a man who takes her into one room. She said, no, better do whatever you like. She's not frightened. She went inside the room. He said, now you take out your clothes. She took out her clothes, not frightened. He said, now you sit here and jump. Jump, jump, jump. She started jumping. Not afraid that she'll break her bones or hands or feet or anything. Just started jumping. I feel very fine. I feel very nice. What are they afraid of? Doing stupid things they are not afraid of. Doing nonsensical things they are not afraid of. But to do sensible thing they are. That's basically wrong thing. You know, in Brighton we had a nude, what you call that, swimming pool, where it's such a cold time there. I don't know why in a country which is so cold people want to take out their clothes. Some sort of, I can't understand. I mean, in the night we sleep with all our clothes on in a place like India. What is the need to take out clothes? I still don't understand. Alright. So, there was one swimming pool they started. A very big venture, you know. All the television, everything focused and everybody watching is for the women and men who become nude. What is so great? Anybody can become. It's an old lady of my age walking into the water. It's very cold, I was wondering, this woman will get cold or something like that and pneumonia. So she said, how do you feel? Oh, I feel very hot. This stupid woman was feeling hot, This is what it is. What's wrong? To do something stupid, nonsensical. They have no fear. How is it you think all these gurus have prospered? With all their tricks, where people have become mad, have become lunatics, they have lost their money, sold their children out. How? For Sahaja Yoga, they are frightened. Why? You see the point? See the point? This is the character. Such people cannot do Sahaja. We have to have people of strength, people of character, people of dignity. We can't have such people who go after this thing. Like the other day, one boy came and he asked me all stupid questions. And he was saying that, you see, what about flying in the air? I said, it's all right, but supposing you are suddenly dropped down, what will you do? He's willing to fly in the air. Supposing, you see, he has no wings, nothing, no parachute, how will he come down? Even the children understand the joke. So this is what it is. To be like a clown, they have no fear at all. But to be sensible, balanced and dignified, they are afraid. And we are not here to ask for elections, are we? Sahaja Yoga is difficult for people who are stupid naturally, people who want to have a life of destruction. It is for people who want to evolve, people who want to become more compassionate, affectionate and humble, which is very difficult. Here the training is, if you are humble, anybody will trample on you. You will be finished, you will be killed. Alright? You have to be aggressive. To say an aggressive person is afraid of another person, then you better change the meaning of the word aggressive. I would not say only Americans, even English. In English language, I am afraid. What are they afraid? Everybody is afraid of an Englishman. If he comes in your house, be careful. He will create problem between husband and wife. What is there to be afraid? Afraid of that is divine, of that is blissful, that is such an advantage to me. Sahaja Yoga is nothing but blessings, blessings, blessings. Nothing to sacrifice, nothing to give up, nothing to sell out. Even small things like children, their problems, this, that is looked into. Somebody who cares for you, somebody who manages things, somebody who makes you powerful and confident and secure. What is there to be afraid of? But the brains are upside down. They are not afraid of a tiger, but afraid of a cow. What do you say to such a person? He said, what are you afraid of? Afraid of a cow. And what you are not afraid of? Not of a tiger? Alright. So it's alright. Sorry. I'll go to some other place. That's what you have to say. I mean, this is what it is. People are just upside down. Their value system is upside down. Example, I'll give you a very simple example. This Mr. Hart lost his election because they said he had some relationship with some woman. It's so common in this country. What is there that he should lose? I mean, if he had done something else, like if he had taken some money of the government or must have cheated them, then it's alright. But on a point which everybody does, it would be tomorrow, why did you eat a sausage? That's why it lose you. It's absurd, they're upside down. Brains are upside down, see what is the logic? So those who say they are afraid, you said you're right. You go and bang your head with something that would be better for you. It's all stories, I tell you. It's the way they put you down. There's nothing to be afraid from a fragrance of the flower. It's like that. We have a guru who cannot bear any flowers, no fragrance. But if you take the water from the gutters, he's very happy. Now, what do you say to that? I mean, we are not here to please such people, are we? You know there's a guru like that. He can't bear, he got how many Rolls Royces? 63 Rolls Royces. And they used to take gutter water for him instead of giving flowers. And there are many Americans who did it. Thousands and thousands and thousands. Imagine to buy 63 Rolls Royces out of American money. What do you say to them? But they are afraid to come to Sahaj. See, this is self-deception. There's nothing hiding in Sahaj. We have to say what one has to say. We have to face what one has to face. You should not have any conditionings about it. You should not have any ego about it. Try to understand that this has to be understood, that we have to be ourselves. We have to grow. Whatever is wrong within us has to go away. But it's only possible when you become the self. Like if I have something wrong on my sari, I can only see it if I have eyes. Otherwise anybody says you are wearing a sari which is dirty, I might be angry. If I am identified with the sari, I'll be angry. But if I see, oh God, I better clean it. So it's a vicious circle. How to open their eyes? Because to open their eyes is very difficult, impossible, because they are afraid. They are afraid of the light, happy with the darkness. Now you cannot please them. Also, you must know that if you put the whole American people together and all the Western people together, we have many-fold more people, say in India and other countries, who will become realized souls. So God doesn't bother from where they come. If they want to accept such horrible gurus, let them have it and go with them. As they say, take 2 running jumps and go to hell. That's the attitude of the divine. I really tell you, but not mine, because I am the mother. So I am to make the compromise between the nonsensical people and the divine, which is nothing but sense. There, that is common sense. So what I have to do is to, alright, doesn't matter, let's try. They'll come from, they'll be alright. They are created by God. That's why they are loved. But not because you are seeking any elections. We must realize it. We are not the only human beings living. We are not the topmost people. Let's see where we have gone. I don't want to condemn anyone as such because they are all my children. But I would like you to see where are we. We must understand. We are getting destroyed. Our children are getting destroyed. Our society is getting destroyed. The whole thing is getting destroyed. Where are we? What's the use of calling ourselves great? Now AIDS, you will be surprised. There's a war on AIDS. What is the war on AIDS? Once upon a time, you see these tourists used to bring their clothes and their sleeping bags and everything and sell them in the border of Nepal. My daughter lives there. Once they got the news of AIDS, not that they don't purchase this, but they have thrown everything whatever they had in the house and burnt it down. This is the situation. Nobody wants to kiss an American these days. To be very frank, I've been warned. That's what you are. That's what we are going. Let's see, where are we going? Relatively. But we think still we are great. Then who can help you? You are just holding on now to something. Any moment you will fall down. Supposing that is the situation, then try to understand. We are in a difficult situation. I want to warn you again, just like Vishnumaya. Not only that you should understand, but be in possession of this understanding that we have to save others. If they are afraid, tell them, what are you afraid of? Stupid fellow. Come along. They like it, I tell you. But I am afraid, then you also very sophisticatedly say, oh, I am sorry, you are afraid. What are you afraid of? Alright? That's how it will work. Otherwise it's not going to work out. I have tried all tricks. Nothing works out unless you tell them better join Sahaja Yoga, otherwise you will be destroyed tomorrow. You will get cancer, you will get AIDS, you will get this. If you want to save yourself, come to Sahaja Yoga. That's what they understand. And that's what the gurus do to them. If you do not jump, I'll throw you out of the room. So they start jumping. It's a fact. Till they break their bones, they jump. So, you should know that you are Sahajogis and that you are building up a new society of people who can save others. For that you have to know how far people have gone, how you have to pull them out, how you have to work it out. Any style of compromise, any style of explanation, discussion, try everything. Because after all, I don't want them to be destroyed. But don't think what they say has any sense in it. You must have a higher understanding than they are, because you know that they are catching on the Agya and they are afraid. Alright? Some of them do say, I've heard, that supposing we get transformed, then we cannot enjoy the life of everyday life. What are you enjoying? On the road you are walking. When I came in Los Angeles, they told me, Mother, do you know, serious things have happened. I said, what serious things? On this road, 3 people were killed last week. I said, how? Just a shot. What's so great about us? You should ask. Aren't you worried about this may happen to you, to happen to your children? You will be killed. Anybody can kill you. What are you doing about it? Talk like that, as if you understand the problem. You express your concern, your heartfelt concern. Definitely they will understand. Because they told me that in Sahaja Yoga it's very bad because we'll be transformed and then we'll not enjoy. So, this is what you are enjoying on the street. Go ahead. Enjoy the fear, the scariness of it. You can't make your children play in the front door. That's what you are enjoying. They enjoy. If they are stupid, they say, this is our fundamental right to be stupid. but you have a fundamental right to enjoy joy, to meet joy. Have you met joy? That's your fundamental right, to be the spirit. Have you become the spirit? It's fundamental right. What sort of a fundamental right it is to be stupid? They say it openly, shamelessly, without any respect of yourself. They have no respect of themselves. So they have to first have their own respect. For that, they have to understand that they are human beings at the epitome of evolution. They don't have to become worms now anymore. All this you can talk to them the way I am talking to you, all of you, and tell them, see now, this is what it is. What is happening? What are we doing about it? Alright? Even then, if they say so, alright, don't waste your energy. We have to work it out together. Try any tricks that are possible. You are permitted. But in Sahaja Yoga there is no need to tell lies. No need to do any harm, to torture someone. There is no need at all. But better bring to their understanding, in their vision, what is going to happen to the country. That's your job as Sahaja Yogis. I don't want anything from you, as you know. But you have to understand that Mother has given us realization that we have become Sahaja Yogis for what? We have become Sahaja Yogis to be the light, to show them the light, show them the darkness, show them the way they will fall down and will be destroyed. That's our job. Alright? May God bless you. Any other question, please? It's a little loudly.
I was wondering if you could talk about what we can do to form a school for our children here in America. Many of us now with small children become concerned.
That has been my primal problem here. I know, it's terrible, I know. It's going to be very difficult for you to have your children sent to these schools because the atmosphere is so bad. For the time being, I only feel that you must develop your children in such a manner that they become strong, self-confident, and also they have good examples before them, as you people are, to begin with. And you will find many Indian families are here. But what I have seen is that the children of at least 60% of Indian families don't learn bad things normally. This is my own experience. The reason is because the Indian family people are all the time talking to their children, having a nice family meetings together, taking them out, telling them about good things, of sharing. Because those people who are here from India have had that kind of a training, so they are trying to train their children in the same way. Now the families which are so-called advanced here can beat you hollow in nonsensical things. Because when it comes to advancement, they don't know how to relate it to anything else. But those who are not that way, those who have been going through a lifestyle, still maintain their own ideas and their own behavior, their own principles. They are imbibed by children. And they just think these are another category of people. These are not our style. These are different. They don't change. I've seen many families like that. In the same way, first of all, you must pay full attention to your children, talk to them, bring them up in such a manner that they have another value system. I mean, I can say about my own daughters or grandchildren, you put them anywhere in the world, they will never become like others because they have their roots. So you must try to make their roots very strong into great principles. Then they won't be that much in difficulty. Like as I was discussing today with people, that as I said, that Indian society has built up itself in traditional, ages it has built in traditions and things. So it must have made mistakes, trial and error and all that, but it has reached some very fine points. One thing about children in India, say, we don't tell them, don't touch this, don't take this, don't open this, never. But we also don't allow them just to behave like a bull in a china shop. Supposing now I want to have a Diet Coke, alright? So I tell a child, alright, go and get 1 tin of Diet Coke. Now bring this glass. Slowly, because it is very good, so beautiful, you have to use it very carefully. Now keep it there. Now open the glass, put it in there. Now you have to bring it and give it to a friend or anyone. So the child carries it very carefully. But supposing it falls down, doesn't matter. He'll have another one. So the child develops the deftness of handling it, the respect for it, and not the sort of a fear of it. The cooking same way is today there was a big complaint about the way people cook here. And in the discussion then I reached a conclusion that the mother cooks that way. So what mother says, alright, the child doesn't sit in the TV room if mother is cooking in Indian homes. The child is in the TV, no, he's with the mother. The mother says, alright, now what you do, we'll cut some vegetables. I'm cutting, now you better do it. Now whatever is left out, which is not to be used for cooking, we have to put it in this thing. Now this has to go into the waste paper basket. And Indian kitchen is all the time clean, spick and span, every minute. Every room is spick and span. House. Outside what can we do? Is the government, the management, nonsense. I mean the people here think they are very clean. I think they are not. Only the government is. The clothes are hanging here, this, that. In Indian homes, even in the poorest of poor you go, everything will spick and span clean. Because the child is told to keep it. Now, the child has, say, a paper in his hand. He won't throw it everywhere. Carry, take it to the... How? Because the mother will say, alright, now this paper is here. Where should it go? All the time the mother and the child are together, or the father. All the time. Wherever. It's not that the children can't go to this place. Here the beginning itself is wrong. When the little child is born, you put him in another room and the parents are sleeping in another room. It's the worst thing that you can do to a little baby. That's how the child will become very insecure, unhappy, abnormal. In the subconscious, the child will have a very funny feelings. After marriage, after having children, the parents have to accept parenthood. They are still in the bridal dresses, or the men are still saying, oh, they are romantic heroes going around. You are parents now. Otherwise, don't produce children. If you produce children, be parents. That doesn't mean you should become absolutely boring type people. But take interest in your children. Keep them with you all the time. Talk to them. Tell them how to behave. I mean, the behavior here of children is abnormally funny, I find. For that, one has to blame the training. And all the freedom is to be given to children. Now the carpet is more important than child, a door is more important than a wall is more important than the child. Then what happens when the children grow up? I've seen, when they go to somebody's house, they start using everything as if they are own. In their house they are very comfortably sitting. And also, every way you have restrictions on children, it sometimes shocks. Like I will tell you the example of my own granddaughter. She was telling me that, Nani, I had invited some girls for my birthday party. And you know, they liked it very much. And she asked me, can I have some more? I was surprised. It was all mommy had made for them, and she had such a lot inside, and she was enjoying the eating. So they came and asked, can I have for some more? They are not beggars. They are children. They should rule all their wants. They should ask for what. But then you will get some toys, put them. The toy is with the child. Child doesn't know the parents. Toys, fill it up with the toys. Then by the time you go in the garage, there's no place. All the toys are kept there. So the whole training system is wrong. You must take your child with you, you must take him out, you must show everything. Who else is going to teach them? I see a mother who is, say, a person who has done, say, MA in botany, and a child doesn't know what is a leaf and what is a flower. Involve them with yourself. You go to work, tell them what happened, today this thing happened in the work, this is what. They are something separate from you. How can they grow? At this time, they depend on you for all their nourishment, every time. And in that you have to teach them how to share things. But I think very little time is spent with children. It should be much more. Continuously it should be. I mean, even my girls who are, one is she's 40 years of age. Even now she comes and sleeps with me in the morning time. She must hug me, sleep with me, and when I come, she cries like a little baby. What to do? I did the same with my mother. But I knew everything about my mother, and I knew so many things that she liked and what she didn't like and what should not be done. And there is such an attachment to the mother comes in and father. You don't want to lose that love. Once my daughter asked me, when she was in college, I want to wear sleeveless blouse. I said, go ahead, no harm. She said, but why don't you wear? I said, I feel shy. I feel shy to expose my arms. Then she said, immediately, then this is no criteria because I've asked you, you should say yes to me. No, that's not good. She herself corrected herself. So first, complete integration of the children with yourself. Now the films, they have for films of children, for adolescents, then I don't know what else is there, groups. No, all the films should be for everyone. But if you have to show filthy stuff, then you have to have it after 12 o'clock in the night. Why to see filthy stuff? Whatever your children cannot see, why should you see? It's not something very matured, is it? That you want to see and the children can't see. So the whole shifting starts. Like a mother is seeing the very mature thing is about God, is about some great incarnation of some philosophy. Children are also sitting. Then they start asking, what is collective consciousness at a very young age? What is Chaitanya? What is Omkara? The whole attention moves to something else. Otherwise you show them a thing for the children. In that they'll show you this doll coming today, that doll. Mommy, I must have that doll. Get them the doll and be finished with them. That's not the way. Bring their attention out of all these things. See, these all medias, everything are working on your children morning till evening. Now they have a doll in America which even have a birth date. And then you have to join a club. For that club you have to pay so much dollars. And then you become a member of that. Then they write to you what is the name for the child and when was she christened and this and that. They are playing upon your children. And you are happy as long as children don't trouble you. And when they trouble you, in England, I don't know, in America, what do? They kill their children. Then the children kill them. The whole thing is upside down. India, it might happen if they become developed and advanced. So we are different people. We come out of it. Now let's start another way. Let's not identify ourselves with that nonsense. Let's be something extraordinary. Let's make our children something different. That's what is to be given to your children. Not money, wealth, toys, no. Personality, roots. You are their roots. If you are shifty like this, how do you expect your children to be alright? You have to nourish them. Alright? So first of all, the education of the child starts with the father, mother and the family. And the respect for elders. Supposing your father is there, your mother is in the house, and if you will treat your parents, they will ill-treat you, naturally. This is a very interesting story. There was an lady and she had a father-in-law who was very old, and the son always used to carry his broth in a bowl made of ordinary clay. And she used to treat him like a dog, the daughter-in-law. One day that broke, and this boy fell down and it broke and he started crying. So the mother thought he's very badly hurt the way he was crying. He said, no, I'm not hurt, but this thing is broken. She said, why are you crying for that? We can get another one. He said, sure, you can get another one. He said, yes. You know, because I was worried, how will I give you food when you will be old? That's what I was worried. That when I have to send you food, how will I manage? Then she understood. How you treat others, how you behave towards others, how you live neatly, clean ways and things, that's what children do. Greatest thing, more than precepts, are practices. Here the husband-wife will quarrel, the presence of children, beat each other. Imagine. I've seen that. I mean, if you see any film these days, is the quarrel between husband and wife. Put this way, that way, this way, that way. That's all. Get fed up with it. No respect, no love, no affection. Or some sort of a destruction. Then the children themselves don't want to see any picture. You see, when my daughters were small, I would only take them to religious picture like Shri Rama's life, this, that and all that. So they developed a taste for that. So when they went home to my mother's place, they said, we will not go to this picture. If there is any Ramas, Hanumanas, then we'll go. So my sister said, you see, first of all, we can't leave them alone in the house. You can't take them to any picture. They don't like any other picture but that of God's pictures. So, I mean, there are not so many. So what to do? I said, all right, why don't you also see with them the same? She said, but there are some nice social pictures. And they don't like it. So what sort of books you give them? What sort of things you talk to them? Always be with them, keep them with you. That's the best. Or even if they have to go to some school, it should be a school where there's love, affection, good company, they talk of Saj Yoga, sort of a thing. I wish we could start a school of Saj Yoga in America. But you know how difficult it is to start anything sensible. Everybody is afraid. But if you want to start a school of nonsensical things, they'll give you grants. It's very difficult. Even in England, same thing. Can't start a school. If you want to start some sort of a disco, it's very easy. Many schools are closing down in England. Actually, there was a school for sale. Wanted to buy in my own simple ideas. They said, Mother, first thing, why it is closed? I said, why? Because of the different rules and regulations, it is closed. I said, then your great grandchildren might be able to go to that school. It will take so much time. So first thing I'll say, you should look after your children. Tell them when it is wrong, you must tell them this is wrong, it should not be done. Like your child doesn't respect others, you must tell them. If he spoils something or does something wrong to others, then you must tell. If he doesn't share things, you must tell, you must share your doll, you must share this. But when it comes to correcting him for nonsensical things, you should not. We'll see, it will change. Then later on, of course, we have to think of school and all that. We're trying to do something. Let's work it out, maybe. Then we'll take over. Basically, they should be all right. Otherwise, they come to India and slap all the teachers. What's the use? It's not easy. Western children are not easy, to manage. Actually, then definitely they'll be frightened of Western children coming to India. Rather difficult. Because you must discipline them. And the main thing is they should like the discipline. They should want the discipline. That's how you should create. This stupid idea of freedom means license should go out of it. They should like it. I remember my parents, the way they disciplined us, we like it. Any child would remember that. Oh, my father, very particular. But here, they'll call a 12-year-old son. I know a friend of ours, such a shocking story. The lady came to, friend means in the official way, she came to London and she said, have you seen the pubs? I said, no. Wonderful, interesting pubs in London. I said, really? She had a list of them. She said, the best is this one. I said, what is so special? It's called as the Hermit's Pub. So what is great? See, a man died in this place. And people did not know for months together. Then the smell started coming out. So they came in, took him away and buried him. But all the cobwebs and all the smell is still retained. And that's the most expensive pub in London. I said, oh God, what's this going on? This lady said, we are very free with our children. We allow them to do what they like. And she had two sons, I think one was 12-year-old and one was 11-year-old. And these husband and wife were sleeping upstairs in America. These two children were having a party. And the father had given them alcohol, beer, all open, drink, what, oh enjoy, we are one. And these children of that age group started drinking, and then I don't know what happened to them. They put fire to some alcohol and the whole house was burnt. One child ran out, 11-year-old. The mother, father, one son, all died, and so many children. This is no freedom. You have to teach your children discretion, you have to teach them. This is what one has to learn. So I think before starting a school for children, let us start a school for parents. What do you say? All right, what is next?
जय श्री माता जी। अब हम सब मिलके श्री माता जी के श्री चरणों की आरती के लिए खड़े होंगे।
सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जग में संकट कारण कितने अवतार, कितने अवतार, विश्व में तेरी महिमा, विश्व में तेरी महिमा, तू गंगाय होना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जो भी शरण में आया सुख ही मिला उसको, माँ सुख ही मिला उसको। बैठ के दिल में हो माँ, बैठ के दिल में हो माँ, लौट के ना जाना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। मानव में अवतरते कर दिया उजियारा, माँ कर दिया उजियारा। कलयुग में आया है, कलयुग में आया है, फिर भी पहचाना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। संत जनों की धरती है भारत माता, माँ है भारत माता। इस धरती पर आकर, इस धरती पर आकर, दुख से दूर करना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में जो सेवा होए सके, जो सेवा हमसे कराएगा, माँ सबको दुआ देगा, सबको दुआ देगा, सबको दुआ देगा। जय निर्मल माता दी, जय निर्मल माता दी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। श्री महालक्ष्मी सरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
श्री माता जी, आपका कोटि कोटि धन्यवाद कि आपने हमें अपने श्री चरणों की आराधना करने का अवसर दिया। थैंक यू श्री माता जी फॉर गिविंग अस दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू वर्शिप योर होली लोटस फीट। जय श्री माता जी।